Hey man, and ladies and the other two people watching my videos, welcome to the 21st episode of Mad as a Goat, and I'm your host, Cigar, and today I'm talking about the injustice of judging people upon race, look, or, just ethnicity in general. One thing that's been pissing me off lately is I've been hearing it a lot lately, is people whinging about Muslim people. Can I just clear one thing up for you? Muslim is a fucking religion. White people, Asian people, black people, no matter where you're from, you can be a Muslim, okay? It's not a race. It has nothing to do about your location of where you were born or anything like that. It's a religion. It's not race. But not many people know this because I constantly hear people describing people as Muslim. How do you describe someone as, a religious sect by just looking at them? That's like walking through the streets and you see a guy who looks real nerdy and he's, got glasses and all that, and you're like, another bloody Christian. That would be unfair. Society would say, no, you can't judge him like that. But no, it's totally acceptable to call someone a Muslim as if it was a fucking race, alright? Do some research, man. It's a fucking religion. It has nothing to do with ethnicity. But no, people don't want to research. They just want to watch the news and, see the repeats of the whole planes into the building thing, and they go, oh yeah, they're all evil. Well, by that same logic, all Catholics are evil. And you're probably going, that's an unfair judgment? Yeah, what about all those priests who molested those kids back in the 90s? And even today, it still happens. But people go, no, you don't judge the whole lot on that because that's just some isolated incidents. Well, so is terrorism, you stupid motherfuckers. Terrorism is a very small sect of the world. It has nothing to do with the Muslim faith. Yeah, they'll go around and say they're Islamic and shit, but it's total bullshit. If you read the Quran and actually know the concepts of what it takes to be an Islamic person, you realize it's probably one of the best religions. It sets the best standards for how you should act and how you should treat other people. But no, people go, no, they're not from the West, so we're just going to judge them unjustly. But as soon as a white man does something wrong under the tag of Judaism or Christianity or whatever, it's like, but that's just one small sect. Well, then get your head out your ass, because terrorism is a minuscule sect and it has nothing to do with the Muslim faith. So you're all full of shit. You're stupid. Another thing that annoys me about race, and the way people judge it, is if you look at me, I'm really pale. I'm probably one of the whitest people out, right? But I am of Aboriginal descent. Unfortunately, there's absolutely no way for me to prove this, because all the people, like my grandfather and my mother, are on the Aboriginal side who had all the information about my heritage, are unfortunately dead, alright? So I can't prove my own heritage. Because of the colour of my skin, I have to call myself either, the Polish or Scottish, I'm not allowed to take on the Aboriginal thing, Some people let me get away with it, but in society in general, when I turn around and say, oh yeah, I'm of Aboriginal descent, they go, yeah, bullshit, motherfucker. Fuck you, man. It has nothing to do with skin. It has something to do with ancestors and your history, alright? And people are just stupid about race, right? And it's usually Anglo-Saxon dole-bludgers that you hear whinging about other races. Like when I used to be on the dole, every time I went down to my job services, right? This is every time. Not isolated incidents. Every single fucking time. I'd heard something along the lines of, Aboriginals get everything. They don't even have to work for their money, blah, 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 blah. You're totally full of shit, alright? In fact, the richest, hardest working person I've ever met was a guy named Brian Dowd, right? And I know what you guys are thinking. You've got a picture in your head of an Aboriginal man with one shoe and with a can of petrol in his hand and all these fucking stupid stereotypes. The fact of the matter is, he's the richest person I've ever met. He has a Hummer. He always has the greatest suits on, nice polished shoes. He's the most professional person that I've ever met. Alright? All those stereotypes about the petrol sniffing, the one shoe, the homeless motherfucker asking for $1, the only examples I've seen of that have all been white. Not one time has anyone of, black colour or, Aboriginal race or even African or whatever race It's always been Anglo-Saxon. Always Anglo-Saxon, British motherfuckers who whinge about the world because they're too lazy to fix it. Alright? I used to whinge about the world, but I didn't whinge about races doing it. I whinged about my struggle. When you're fucking up, that's on you, okay? Not because of some race, not because of some select group of people. It's on you. Stop judging everyone else and race and all that. It doesn't fucking matter where you're from. It doesn't matter what you believe, as long as you're a good person. That's what it comes down to. Anyway, that was Mad as a Goat. I've been a man with a cigar, and I'll see you on the potato side. Yeah.